Hello everyone, Sarah here. I thought it would be fun to get in the Halloween spooky spirit with a Halloween Michael Myers coloring page. I found this one from Pinterest. I'll put the link to the exact page in the description below if you want to do your own version of this image. I don't really know what happened, what's going on with my recordings. I lost the first whole half of this video. I had already finished coloring the sky and part of the jumpsuit. So we lost the whole intro, but we're just gonna pick up where we left off. This one is so cool. I just had to show you guys if you haven't seen it yet. It's got such like that horror, spooky, scary vibe. And it's just, I like the way the sunset turned out with the light yellow to dark red. I thought it was really dramatic for a really dramatic already coloring page. This page is so great, and when you already have a lot of blacks blacked out like this, it makes it go so fast. And I think that's pretty awesome that you can get a page like this done so quickly. So I put down kind of the blue gray for what I wanted to be like the highlights of the jumpsuit, and I did a light gray in some of the shadows of the mask. I did a medium brown, sort of a chestnut brown, I would call it, I guess, for the hair. And then I did a fade from yellow through my different oranges to red, and I actually ran out of orange partway through this one, or there would have been a little more orange in that background. But now I'm going in and doing a darker color for the jumpsuit. We've got a tiny little bit of skin peeking out on the neck, and I'm just going in with this dark, really, really dark navy blue. I'm debating if I want to fill in that name tag, and I actually end up Googling if he has a name tag ever on his jumpsuit that he wears. And because I didn't think he did, so I was like, what is this name tag spot area for a badge? I'm like, what can I put here? And eventually I end up just filling it in because I Google it and I don't see him ever really having a name tag on there. Unless, I missed it. Let me know. What would you do on yours? I think there's some pretty funny, I had some pretty funny ideas going on through my head as to what I could have written on there, but ultimately I thought it's not meant to be a funny looking picture. He is a killer. And he's not much of a killer with a personality, so we're just gonna fill it in. We want him to remain looking very scary. So I'm going around and I'm trying to be careful kind of about these wrinkles of these areas where I've already colored in, because these markers, these dark colors will completely just overtake the light color quite easily. And I know they're called super fine, but let's be real, the tip is just not super fine. It's fine, I guess, at best. It's fine. It's not super fine though. There are way finer markers out there. If you're looking for a super fine marker, I mean, this is not it. So, yeah, the name, I mean, they could change the name for sure. They could change the name of these markers. I'm going to be getting some new markers. I'm not sure. I haven't settled on what I'm going to get. Uh, I have been doing some watercolors lately. I'll be uploading some watercolor videos for you guys. I I have done a lot of drawing in the past. What I used to do a lot of were like facial portraits, just black and white with pencil. But I just feel like that's kind of boring to watch um on YouTube. I don't know. I don't watch, like, I have watched a couple videos like that. But I don't watch that myself. I really like to watch people do colors, and watercolor is one of my favorite ones because you can see a picture be completed so quickly. And I just love that you can see a picture go from start to finish in just one short video. So, because I like watching watercolorists so much, I just decided to record me playing around with my watercolors, and that'll be uploaded in the coming months. Let me know what you guys like to see the most. I like to see pencil crayons as well. But the majority of what I watch is paintings. Um, like I said, I love to see it go from start to finish so fast, and you you can't really do that with colored pencils and just pencils in general. You just can't get the color put down as quickly as you can with markers and watercolors and other types of paints, right? Oil paint and just all the paints. Um, so I'm going to be doing more paintings in the future. But until then, we're going to enjoy these fun little marker coloring pages. And we'll branch out a bit more and do some fun, totally unplanned, messy watercolors too, just for fun. And we're not really, we're not stressing about the colors in these. It's just a coloring page. It's not the end of the world if our markers bleed and we mess up. It's just for fun. You can make it whatever color you want. If you always thought Michael Myers should be wearing an orange jumpsuit, go for that. Actually, I think that would be really cool. Also, if you did like a white jumpsuit with with maybe some blood splatters on it, would be really cool. There's so many cool jumpsuits out there that you could kind of use as a reference. And here I am trying to blend my blocked out sunset a little better, but I run out of that red too. I run out of that red. So I gave up on that. It was dried out. I wasn't getting any more juice out of that one. I decided, well, I can at least highlight this name tag part, and I didn't like that he had a little white t-shirt poking out underneath, so I decided to cover that. Who can tell, now it just looks like it's all the jumpsuit. And the shadows on the mask weren't dark enough for me either, so I went in and threw some more gray down on the side of the mask that's more in shadowed, and a little bit on the knife and that phantom name tag section again. And I just go in and darken some areas where I'm seeing white. You guys know I don't like to leave a lot of white in my pictures. If you've seen my pictures, you know I don't like a lot of white in there. I like to cover up as much white as I can. Or try to. So I'm covering up those whites, those areas that I missed. And then I completely black out that rest of that name tag because what am I putting there? I don't know. I looked it up. I couldn't find Michael Myers with a name tag, so we colored it in. And what am I doing right now? Well, I'm realizing he's missing something. Do you know what he's missing? Because I figured it out. And then I go in and add it in. Because he's missing blood. He's missing blood. He doesn't carry a knife for fun. Alright, okay, he does carry a knife for fun, but he carries a knife to use it. So, if he doesn't have some blood on him, is he even really Michael Myers at all? I mean, he's out to kill. So, yeah, we added some red. We needed some red. It was missing red. I think it was really missing red. And he got some on his jumpsuit too. He doesn't care about stains on his clothes and being careful. Of course, there's going to be some blood on his hands and some blood on his jumpsuit. I wish I had a darker red. But I ran out of that too. I really need to replace some colors. Alright, here he is. Let me know what you think. Drop a like in the comments if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a happy Halloween. Bye, guys.